So yeah, this is a horror visual novel style game, I believe. Came out years ago. Like, I'm super late to this game. But, you know, we're gonna figure it out. Let's start. The art is great in this game, too. Hey, want to hit up the karaoke place? Wow, just hits... You hit new game and it immediately starts. No options or anything. How often do we see that? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh? Sure. Hey, Cheesy. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope. She just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. Ugh. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there. But then, she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... Aw, Armazo, thank you for the 150. What? What? The only thing left was her arm. It had her really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm.
Always love when I see you stream or upload Big G.
Thank you, Brookie. Thank you so much. I love uploading and streaming too, so I appreciate it. I love that you guys enjoy it that much. A scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. That's weird. For real? There was a scar like that on Miki's leg, too. Huh? Miki? Wait, that's... the girl who went missing, yeah. So, wait a minute. There's a scar on people's legs, or body parts. They get this weird scar that looks like a dog bite, and then they go missing later? Huh. You okay? I am sick, sorry. That's crazy. I have not played Madison, no. Maybe that rumor's true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. The cursed scar. Yeah, the art is really good in this game. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. Really? Sun's about to set. You ever tried TikTok? That's a good way to kill some time. It's gotten later than I planned. Excuse me. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. This is our hard-boiled detective character. What's going on? Thunder rumbles in the distance. Where are we now? A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just... My vision blurs, my ears are buzzing. Ugh, my head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. Hey, what's up, Dogwin? Sounded like a train. What's up? How's it going? Thank you for being a superstar member. My head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Saya Kujo, Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be the Kujo mansion, or Kujao. Kujo? Which one? I have played Doki Doki Literature Club, but not as a playthrough. That was like years ago. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Hey, Riley. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Oh no. This art is incredible. It's a strange scar. When did that... I could just be imagining this, but... Oh, okay, triangle is to... Okay. I could just be imagining this, but... I feel an icy chill when I look at it. What is this scar, guys? So fascinating. It does look like a tattoo. My fist pounds on the door. No reply. A light appears in a second floor window, and it's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock's second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anybody home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. Okay, in we go. This is spooky! My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. What is this? Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I'm screenshotting the art, because I might use it later. I think they're staring at me? Oh, approach them. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. Is it a doll? It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least, it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. Yeah, she's a doll. A corpse. Great, I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Touch it, it's gonna be a doll. With shaky hands, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. Oh. I press down on her arm and she makes the strange sound I heard earlier. Armazo! Thank you for the 5! No way! And a little controller doing a dancey dance. Thank you. Thank you for that. Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll. Duh. A doll's joints creak when they're moved. That's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing. Yeah, that controller jumping's cool. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Okay, but very creepy there's such a lifelike doll in there, though, right? I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. This is such a creepy... Wait a minute! This game is fire! This is so creepy, though. It's like we're playing a ghost story together. This is really cool. If it wasn't like a 30-hour game, I would definitely play it for content, but there's no way we could do that many streams. I think I'm going to do a short series of this, though, talking about, like, the lore of the game and stuff. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. I'll approach it. The noise guides me over. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside. All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with the light. Yeah, it's a big game. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Riley. Who moved the doll to make it squeak? Wait a minute! That's such a good point. Oh yeah, guys, check your emotes. We have new emotes, Pumpkin and Ched. But again, there's no reply. So we're knocking. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange, I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. This is so creepy. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know this scent, this metallic tang. Is it blood? Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. The startlingly grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. Stare at it. Can I see that picture? Oh. I want to see it. Blooming flowers are everywhere. Good God, the art in this game. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. What is going on in this mansion? I wrenched my gaze away, horrified, but the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm going to throw up. Oh! Who was that? Hey! In the next instant, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body's gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream, at least I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains in the bloodstain crushed any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. So now I can see everything. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. Oh. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. Cute dress, though. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flour, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog? Like anyone would believe that. Oh. Hey! The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together so she can move too. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master Sayakujo was unable to escape from the mark then. Sayakujo, does she mean that corpse? The mark. But wait, what is this about this mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? So that's why this game is called Deathmark. No, I didn't commission an artist. Tony drew them for the stream. And I tried to be like, hey, do you want me to pay you for these? And Tony was like, no. Nope. She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Sayakujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's... Oh, do we type it in now? We don't! I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. Yeah, Tony's awesome. She's probably right. Better have some placeholder name. We'll just do... Big... Let's do Big G. Contains unusable letters. Okay. Maybe just Big... No. Big G, like that? Yes. Oh! That was the last name? Crap. Let's do... Can I do 6'4"? Gamer. Gamer Big G. Whatever. Wait, we get to make our guy? So we get to either have nothing, glasses, beard, or glasses and beard. Why even have this kind of customization? What? That's like nothing. Why even have this? I'll just do glasses and beard. Why not? I'm Gamer Big G. Oh, boy. Understood, Lord Big G. Lord. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. Okay. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. That's gnarly. The corpse sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. Yeah, that's why the game's called Deathmark. I'm afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death, all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? That can't be. That mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Big G, you... will die this very dawn. What? But I don't wanna! I gotta stream! I gotta make videos! Huh? My memory skipped forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know... Nuh-uh. I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? It's gotta be a way. Man, I hate being sick, guys. I hate it. It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. Alright, let's ask. Hello, Mary. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a doll gets bored waiting like humans do. Good morning, Lord Big G. Are you feeling better now? Sort of. Wonderful. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark a few days prior to her death. She found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all, but she found a way to escape it. So we just got to find out what she found out. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? Ugh. People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? Well, she knew that things were going wrong right away, probably. So we've had this mark for a while. Sorry. I'm sick. I'm sorry. Ugh. The full sick Big G experience. This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. No way I actually get to choose. Live or die. Ooh. Deadly choice. You'll be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up or wrong answers will result in a game over, so be quick and also careful in finding the right answer. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up when pressing the L1 button, but certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Backlog. The options button will display previous dialogue. Auto mode. The R1 button will activate auto mode. Hiding the dialogue window. Triangle. Yeah, we know that. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? What should we do? What should we do? I'm gonna wait for death. Let's just see what happens. Wrong. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. Then you meekly accept your death by the mark. Yes. Accept death. I just want to see what happens. I really do. Is that so? Then please rest here in the mansion until dawn. Uh-oh. Good night. Oh, nothing. Okay. All right. So we just need to decide again. That's fine. There are worse ways to die. Yeah, true. I mean, well, the flower explosion might not be good. Blah, 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 blah. All right, these aren't too bad. These soul choices are pretty good. Will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? Okay, fight the mark. Safe. I know the music is good. Is it too loud? Is the music too loud? I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Big G, then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural. Losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. Well, that kind of goes without saying. I beg your pardon, Lord Big G. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. Well, okay. I move to the front door and greet our guests. People fated to die, like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way, that's tragic. We came to see Professor Cujo. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I'm here in the mansion. I'm... her boyfriend! What should we do? Boyfriend? Oh, yeah? Professor Cujo's pretty serious, so that's kind of a surprise. She seems to know Saya Cujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Moe Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in the Oop Arts Monthly. She pulled an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Cujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there, on her right thigh, is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think this scar's doing it? Yes. That article's obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And I'm a high schooler, and a high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah, I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when... Welcome to Kujo Mansion. What? It spoke? With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him, too. I know, 2 kids got the death mark. That sucks. Hey, Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seemed to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko? Hanahiko? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Sayakujo was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Big G.
Chase tipped $1.99
Thank you, Chase.
for Super Chat. Hi.
Hi, how you doing? So this is the... Oh! Okay, guys, Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Hanahiko. Oh, did you hear that? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. A ghost boy. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes... Give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Oh, scary. Rumors can be easily manipulated, passing from one person to another. Assumptions and errors mix in, but they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. Why is this not Skibbity Fortnite? Good point. I should ask her more about it. Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. What should I ask next? Why were you at H Elementary? My big dream is to write about the occult, so I would love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. What should I ask next? When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Hey, Allie. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary school in H City. Did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. When was that? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I had forgotten something and turned back. I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence. Oh, you thought you were listening to an audiobook? That's funny. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared. Again, I'm sorry I sound so congested and I'm sick, but yeah, I still wanted to stream. For their sake, as well as yours. That's well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Okay. Guys, think about where we should investigate first. I am going to go grab a cup of tea real quick. Hot tea hopefully will help clear me out because I'm really struggling. I can barely breathe, so give me 1 second. Let's think about what we want to do. H Elementary or T Elementary? Pumpkin screamed at me while I was in the kitchen. Let's do... What are we thinking? I'm thinking H Elementary. Thinking H. Yeah, I'm gonna go H. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone an address or a job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught. Want to get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going too. Hey, not you too, seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold. What? Okay, I know this is just supposed to be like a playful thing, but absolutely not. That translation... I don't like that translation at all. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation. But the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. Hey, what's up, Sub? I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. So now we have to decide who to take. First, select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information again, keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko. Other. Okay, spirit file. Check it from your bag. Consult it if you need help. Saving and loading. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load, then choose continue. System? This is our guy. We have stats? Alright. Pumpkin, what are we doing? Come here. Hold on. I gotta get Pumpkin adjusted. Ow, Pumpkin. Okay. Hold on, she's lashed on. Ouch, Pumpkin. This hurts. Very bad. Bad. Alright, I'm alive. That hurt. She latched onto me. I did not expect to have stats. All we have is a letter opener. Okay, let's just save our game. Yes. Good God, saving takes forever. Please head to H Elementary to investigate Hanahiko. Choose whether to bring Lady Moe or Lord Tsukasa with you. A large group will increase, right? Take the girl. The kid is annoying. Do you guys want me to take the girl? Is the kid annoying people? Yeah, we probably should take her because she's the one that well, she doesn't attend H. She went there on her own volition to. All right, we'll take the girl. Seems like everyone wants that. We have the occult lover or the cheeky prodigy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the occult lover on that one. Cheeky prodigy? Ugh, no thanks. We probably needed more positivity anyways. Save again. All right. So first we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. We got a whip. The garage is detached from the mansion. It's a nice garage. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Let me smell my tea. It smells good. It smells very good. Hey. According to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Did I forget how to drive? Don't worry, it'll be fine, I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that, but our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Ugh, now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Alright, let's head there. Here we go. Still a little too hot. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not, but the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister. Moe pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they all go at once or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. Yeah, maybe externally, but not internally. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but what else should we investigate? What do you think? Moe glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Oh, please, I'm really counting on you. I wish I could breathe. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. And that's definitely how I really feel. I stared down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion. Mark bearers. The mark, spirits. And that disturbing image. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. Let me just make sure I got this. Because that's a crazy screenshot. Do you have a humidifier? I don't. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. If that's happening, Wait, what? I don't think that sentence makes sense. It's more, how long do I have left? How much longer is it? Huh? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time, it could... It's a lot closer than you'd think. He's talking about death. Here we are, looming ominously in the moonlight. The school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact. The walls are starting to crack. Favorite official artwork of a game? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. That's a really tough question. Man, I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. I would need to like look at stuff. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in. Hey, you there. Not another step. Oh, come on. Already? The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside, didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted? Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Moe nods in agreement. It is pretty famous after all. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers, "Damn, there wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. We better not get caught." Moving around a haunt, use the directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Wait, what? Record? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. Headed to the entrance. Wow, we can really, like, walk around. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. Oh, it's so dark. We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight. But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... pretty sure it's on the right, on the staircase. Move the left stick to search the current area. Shine the flashlight on areas of interest and press the X button. Pressing the O button ends the search. Using the directional buttons will end the search and move you. Okay. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Huh? As we enter the hallway, a small shadow filters across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find a bunny! Was it the school pet? The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. It rushes toward the eastern end of the school. Oh, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. Black rabbit. It looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They shattered beyond repair. Let me go back. Because I didn't examine this room. Warning and contacts lost and found. A flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase. Thank you. Independent research presentation. First floor multi-purpose classroom. Come check it out. Wow, that presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirror on the eastern staircase is the one I saw. Guess we'll go there first. Yeah, it's down the hall behind us. Wait. Crap, I keep pressing the wrong button, sorry. Bunnies kick hard, really? Move back outside. Hold on, let me go back in. Oh, I see. Half-torn poster. It says lost and found in large letters. Lost items are kept in storage in the staff room. Please check there if you're missing something. Okay. Touch the paper. It disintegrates the second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Okay, so now we can... I guess just go this way. Seems to be locked. Okay. Entered room on the left, so we can actually go in here. Ooh. A hole in the wall. There's a hole. I can see something stuck deep inside. It's probably the rabbit. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further I go in, and I can't reach what's inside. Huh. Okay. Can I use a letter opener? I stick the letter opener in the hole and scrape out the item that was stuck inside. Oh, I did it! Found a worn out talisman. When I picked up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Whoa! Oh, I got soul power, okay. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Find a worn out talisman to restore your soul power. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive a deadly choice. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. Okay. Wait, I want to get a little picture going here. And what's in here? It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is it doesn't look very weathered. I guess that goes to show how durable school desks are. Can I feel inside? Stick my hand inside and feel around. Plastic bottle. There's nothing in the bottle. Well, it might come in handy. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay, let's head out. Go in here, seems to be locked. There's a fire door. The paint is peeling from the fire door, revealing rust underneath. So is it not? When I open the side door, all I find is a wall. I'm about to give up and close the door when I notice something stuck to the back of it. Found another, oh, worn out talisman, okay. Soul power, yeah! Okay, climb the stairs. Piece of concrete littered the floor. I think they came from the walls. Oh. Has to go back down. Climb the stairs again. We climbed up the stairs to the second floor. Huh? I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine my light down. The hallway is covered with poisonous snakes. Moai lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them. What? Snakes! We decide to go back to the landing. What? There's a pile of snakes there? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we gotta check the other side. Emergency alarm. I open it and shine the flashlight to see if there's anything inside. Found a worn out talisman. Great. Soul power's going up. Cool. Yep, something smashed the fluorescent lights, shattered beyond repair. Floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. Seems to be locked. Another room riddled with holes. The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. Fallen desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. Talisman. Holy hard hat! I doubt that's very useful. I mean... we'll take it. Let me save. Oh my god, I'm so sick. I feel like shit. All right. Let's go backward. And up the steps now. What was that? Fire doors rusted shut. What was that? Climb the stairs. The mirror. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? What if we feel it? I face forward and silently wipe the gray mirror with my hand. As I expected, I can't make anything out. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Oh, did I bring the tissues in the other room? Oh, crap. Sorry, I gotta get the tissues, sorry. Man, being sick, it's for the birds. Whew. I don't recommend it, guys. I really don't. This tea is good. Okay. As I expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Oh! Hanahiko! Moe yelps and steps back. Oh, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Oh! Death choice. Oh! Here we go. Am I pretty? You say no. You're supposed to say no. No. You're supposed to say no, though. If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? Oh, if I'm a grown-up, I die immediately. I'm the tallest in my class. We have to pretend to be a kid. Because if we're an adult, we die instantly. Big people aren't allowed in school. Oh! Suddenly the mirror cracks. It cracked, now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. Survive! Let's go! Hell yeah. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. Moe sinks to the floor. They gasp in a panicked disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost, but to see one that clearly. Moe seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Oh, anyway. That scream, what was that? The guard we met outside. I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. It sounded like it came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that, something might have happened to him. Oh, I should have been reading my character. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. What does that mean? The rose? I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info was added to the spirit file. Hanahiko, the boy in the mirror. Wow. Guys, this game is cool. Crap! There's more snakes? It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Hey, Virtual. How many snakes are here? This game is excellent so far. Oh. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. Oh! What was that? Gamers? Help! We gotta find where the scream came from. I hear a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine the flashlight at the door. Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. It's a security guard. Eek! Moe shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's that guard. What the hell happened? Thorns are eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? Moe sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, Virtual Vega. I mean, I'm really sorry to hear you're dealing with that, but I'm glad you I'm really glad you found that video. That video was really made for that exact kind of situation. So I'm really happy you found this community as well. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance. And then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breath, I take Moe's hand and help them up. I'm glad to hear that, Virtual. Our nerves have calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here, and we can't just sit around. I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But Mister, that guy... Moe stares at the door. I wonder if Hanahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just going to stand here shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us, why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's questions. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside, some secret about Hanahiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moe doesn't notice. The moment I put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. Plantified guard. The staff room is chaos. The furniture is upended and the walls are... Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Phew. Is that what they're talking about? Purify with red? Are they talking about fire? Moe looks relieved as they come out from behind me. Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. Huh? There's a door over there too. Looks like it goes to another room. Yeah, but we need to explore first. As I search the burnt post, something falls from the top of it. Okay, word on talisman. Yay! Yay!
Virtual Vega.
Thank
tipped $2
you!
for super chat.
Aw.
Get pumpkin a nice and tasty treat.
We'll put that toward the cat tree we're going to get him soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. And I'm sorry I sound like this, guys. I really apologize. What's up, Omega? Open the door and left the staff room. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Oh! Something's written in marker on the side of the box. Lost and is legible. Oh, okay. Lost and found. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Lipstick, red pen, girl slippers. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Okay, open the glass door, check inside. There isn't anything that catches my eye. We'll go ahead and feel around. Pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Can I look? It looks like the sliding door is a simple lock, just sticking something in the hole for the screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. Can I use a tool? Take out the letter opener. If I can shove it in, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. That's the idea, at least. But nope, it won't fit at all. The knife is too big. Okay, so we can't open that yet. I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. And what's this? There's a door cut into the floor. Is this some kind of storage area? The metal handles retracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. So can we use a letter opener? I might be able to pop the handle out. Squat down by the door. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you going to see what that is? I'll check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure we're prepared for going down there. Alright, is there something else I can use? What about a red pen? If I use the pen, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. Wow, you've got skills. Awesome. Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly, the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got a flare. A flare? What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to have one in your car. Huh, okay then. But, Moe picked something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is so not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn back in the hole. Is he scared of this? The flare? Yeah, is he talking about fire? Huh? What's that? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off, it just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle not to yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries were just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally. Got it. Oh, the door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry. Tool. Letter opener. Okay. When it touches the metal, my mark scorches me. Stop moving for just a second, but I have to do this. Alright, grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down and under the floor. Get in! I shove my way into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them. Gotcha, so they just didn't want you going down there at the start. Ugh. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something's shuffling around my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all of my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moe must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. What? I brace myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. Thank God, I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? We can't see anything. What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on the light? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. What? The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. What is this? What? Moe slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. I'm so congested, it's crazy, guys. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. Whoa! Wait a minute! What the hell is that? Wait a minute! Guys, I did not think this was this kind of game! Oh my God! Okay, listen. I did not know that stuff was in this game. Oh my God. I thought this was just a horror game. Is this kind of stuff all over this game? That is that type of stuff common? Good lord. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right. Everybody, leave now if you're not 18 plus. Big Gaming demands it. That's actually insane. Body trapped by roses. Dog, what is the point of this right here? Is this needed? The tragedy that happened in this room. Yeah, tragedy. As if it's playing out in my head. I can see it. All right. Roses, what are they doing here? Did someone plant them? Moe's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scrambled to remember the conversation. That's right. I saw the rose vines. Then... yeah, it's gotta be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But... why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses like I saw in that vision? Eek! Moe screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See, over there, back in there. No, is something hiding in there? Dried up corpse. I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. Body's twisted in an odd position as if it's still in pain even now. Dried up corpse. Hesitantly search the corpse. Something flashes us within the vines by its feet. Round hand mirror. Perfect. Gift for a young woman. A mirror. I guess someone was here after all. Okay. Search the corpse. 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 Yeah, good thing that's not a public live stream. There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. Can I use the mirror there? Take out the round hand mirror, but what do I do with it? I don't have any particularly good ideas. Alright, we'll just feel around. Mattress oozing dark, dirty water. Ew, it smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Final sheet. It's pretty thick. It was put there to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark as red flakes fall from it. This is blood. Ugh. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded as I stare at the bloodstained sheet. Why does this exist under the school? Something murmurs in my ear as if in reply. Their blood denies him. What? Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. There it is again. Something's there. Moe's voice has gone very shrill. Then... hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. Who is that? What? Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. A person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believable enough, but why is he at this school to begin with? His presence raised a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, then he snorts. Seems like he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. Moe seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. Trying to crack my hip. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mashita, and I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor, but when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashita's calling us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Moe pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. What is happening here? Something creepy's along the hallway. They're rose vines. I thought so. I didn't see them before either. What? The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. A few hours? Are we headed back? Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mashita is. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Moe seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe? Huh? Oh, yeah, just zoning out. You know, I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. Okay, that's extremely suspicious. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Ashta interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, is that so? Mashita leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary School before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Then, Moe speaks up from the back seat. Were those people the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? Is her mark... Mashita doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious then... Of course, I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge, something about sexually harassing a subordinate. That principal's got to have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons cases. That would be common sense, at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Mashita sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more. We should talk more when we get back. Sorry, again, I'm really struggling to read. At Cujo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. Amashta scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? What, so there are others? This is everyone. Huh, what a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing the search for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it worked that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all this confidence come from? Don't forget, I've faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Mashta grips his wrist. The little poop shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. Talking about Hanahita, probably. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get close to him. We have to make that a priority. Mashta pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn, curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashta about the Cujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya Cujo's death does not trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason, I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying. That's a word I've never seen before. The process of becoming acclimated to something? Welcome back, Lord Big G. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions? There we go, we did. I update Mary on our investigation, the strange way we met Mashta. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashta's arm too. But, crazy picture. Sorry about that. What kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashta says we should kill him, but is that even possible? I think what we have to do is probably bring these spirits to peace. The kitties are good. Hey, Big G. My train of thought is interrupted. Mashta's holding a leather-bound notebook out toward me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. What is it? The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story, records of a young, adopted boy's tutoring sessions. A young adopted boy's tutoring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems that the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. I hate that word used to describe a young boy. We need different translation. Ugh. No, I hate that. Disgusting. Hate that. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. Okay, completely fine. But I wonder if that's going to lead to maybe some people not accepting him in the school or something. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him, but the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies, right? The principal, like, look, the little boy loves to play with makeup, dresses, cool. And the principal doesn't accept this way of life. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. Yeah, this is going to be a bad story of abuse, guys. This is going to be a bad story of abuse here. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. To try to teach that out of him. Cruel. They took place in the underground room. Ugh. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night, once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. Wow. And that little boy is probably Hanahito, taking revenge. As the notes continue, that's why he asks, am I pretty? As the notes continue, they are more and more damaged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. Wow. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy, but going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Yeah, do not show this notebook to him. Tsukasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. True. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. True. Why he'd say that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, and the boy turned into a monster, is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Barry's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary is silent a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashita. Incidentally, according to Lord Big G's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mashita narrow his eye, but I made sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you can do is possibly destroy... the only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So what does that mean? It is as I told you before, death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed, what exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. No, it's okay. No worries. I'm gonna cut that out of the VOD. It's no problem at all. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroy the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You'll be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. That way, the way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful. Cool. Awesome. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I have to cut the stream off 15 minutes early. I am starting to not be able to breathe because I'm so congested and talking so much. I am so sorry. I can't do another 15 minutes. I really think I should be in bed, to be honest. Saved. Okay. Yeah, this is a very, very cool game. And I'm glad we got to play it for a bit. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here. This was still a lot of fun. I'm sorry I'm so sick, but I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be a little better. Everybody, stay safe. I'm gonna go take some vitamins before bed, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Thank you for joining me here. We're not gonna play this for stream or for content, or sorry, for stream or for videos, but I am gonna be playing this in my own time because I want to do a lore short series of this game franchise. So I hope that's something you guys like. All right, everybody, take care. Love you guys very much. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.